On Capricorn, how are you doing? I hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for July 2022. So in this reading, Capricorn, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding July 2022. So before we begin or get into this reading, Capricorn, if this reading resonates with you, definitely smash that like button and subscribe below if you have not already for future updates. That'd be greatly appreciated over here. As well, be sure to go follow me on Instagram if you have an Instagram account. The link to my official Instagram will be in the description box below. Just be careful, there's a bunch of fake accounts masquerading, pretending to be me. So I figured I'll let you know the real one, the official only one, is in the description box below. Okay, so with that being said, let's just go ahead and jump into this reading, Capricorn, and see what it is that would like to come through for you for July 2022. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Capricorn. Let's go ahead and see what we got here for you, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, here we go. So it seems like you're going to be dealing with some sort of unfinished business that's arising for you here. As well, you may have to guard yourself against some sort of fake persona that you've taken on to be who you really are. You have the Nine of Wands here in your opportunity for July 2022, Capricorn. And this is some sort of unfinished business it's coming through as. You know, the Nine of Wands is like something that has wounded you in the past, you know, something that maybe you don't even want to look at, but you know it's coming, And in July, it seems like really you're going to have to look at something that you don't want to look at all. We're going to have to clarify what this is about, Capricorn. The reason I say that is because in your challenge, you have the Two of Swords, okay? The Two of Swords is all about denial, okay? It's all about not wanting to look at something. And your opportunity is the Nine of Wands. So you're going to have to look at something, maybe confront an uncomfortable truth within yourself. But ultimately, that's what leads you to happiness in the end. So we're going to have to clarify, but it seems to me that there's something here about not really being open, and that's your challenge. For some of you as well, if you happen to be someone who you're literally like, no, like hit me with the truth. Like, please just hit me with the worst of it. Like, I love it. Like, tell me my shadow. Like, please do it. If that's you, then your challenge is that there's someone else that you have to tell really bad news to. And this could be about who they are and about something that they don't see about themselves. If that's the case, Capricorn, I feel like it's someone that's very close to you. Could be a lover, could be a coworker, a family member, something like that. We're going to have to clarify to see here. But when it comes to your overall general energy here, Capricorn, you have the Queen of Wands, you have the Three of Pentacles, and you also have the Six of Cups here. I really feel like you're learning to let your inner child loose, and you're learning to cultivate your own confidence in a very powerful way with this energy. Queen of Wands, even if you're a guy here, you could be connecting with a Queen of Wands in love or something like that. Three of Pentacles and the Six of Cups here. There is this theme for you, Capricorn, where something about your true essence is going to translate into into the physical world here. I'll show you why, but you're going to have to take a very big spiritual leap. Of course, the Queen of Wands is the queen of the spiritual energy, okay? Like, when I'm talking about spiritual energy, I'm talking about passion, excitement, the thing that like lights you up. You know when you get like butterflies in your stomach, or you get that's not like emotional, that's spiritual. That's the fire coming through. And it's most likely something that I think, you know, this could be something that you cut off in childhood, because you understand the Six of Cups here is about your past, okay? And in your opportunity, it's also to do with the past, okay? The Nine of Wands. So there's something that you're learning here about the nature of your inner child that is going to lead to great things in the physical world, okay? Like who you really are. Some of you have had your wires crossed by people around you or by society telling you that you are this way when you're actually the opposite way. Like you may have told you, like for some of you, I literally swear to God, like it could be reversed, Capricorn, because there's so many listening, but there's someone told you that you're such a wonderful person because you're so calm. Oh my God, they're the nicest person in the world. And like your identity has been like, I'm the nicest, calmest person in the world. Meanwhile, you're like, like you're literally the opposite. For others of you, it's going to be the opposite, where people have told you you're so passionate and you're this way. Meanwhile, your strength is in your calmness. But it's something that was wiped out of you in childhood that's coming up. You're not really willing to look at it. Some of you, if you're super, super advanced and you're a spiritual guide yourself, you may be helping someone through this that's very close to you. I do want to say, it's important not to get over-identified with what I'm saying, because you have to realize here, Capricorn, that we all have multiple sides to our personality. So please, enlightenment is the gray area. Okay? It's not like, oh, I'm either the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Cups or something. Like, just be aware of that. But you're certainly blending out. Like, what I sense here and what you don't see coming is you are basically a certain part of yourself that you cut off a long time ago. You're going to integrate it, and it's going to lead to more financial and relational abundance, okay? And more peace and well-being within yourself. And what you don't see coming here, Capricorn, okay, you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Cups, and you also have the Temperance card here. And what it is that you do not see coming for July 2022. So I see a lot of stability, a lot of peace coming your way. Some sort of realization. It's almost like if you can go through the fire, you have all this calmness within you. It's almost like you're going to be relieved to know who you really are once you go deep enough within yourself. The Temperance card is all about emotional alchemy, and the Queen of Cups is, of course, the wonderful Queen of the Water, who is super chill and is very compassionate with people. Some of you, definitely you're going to be dealing with someone who's kind of going through this, and you're going to be guiding them through it, because the Two of Swords here is your challenge. So someone doesn't want to look at this truth about, like, I'm just getting identity. I don't know why. We're going to have to see. But when it comes to your advice from your spirit guides, you have the Strength card, the Fool, and also the Seven of Swords here. There is something to be said about suffer fools gladly. Don't get sucked into drama. Don't let people get in your head here. And this could even be like when you find out a truth about who you really are, you're like angry. And you're like, I can't believe that I let that 7th grade teacher, or when I was 7 years old, my mother get in my head and tell me that I was this way. Meanwhile, I was actually the opposite way. You know, and so the Strength card, the Fool, and the Seven of Swords, there may be, in the advice from Spirit, you're going to have to tame down the ego. And if someone is doing something foolish here, there's a quote, you know, it's called suffer fools gladly. Okay? Like, what this means is that if there's someone who's not really interested in seeing a deep truth, or your challenge is like, wow, I just experienced a deep truth that I suppressed for so long and now I'm angry about it. It's basically just ice it out, Capricorn. Like, especially if you're, because I do feel like a lot of you are dealing with someone, this could be a partner or someone who's like not really open to something, or they did something that makes you mad. Seven of Swords, deception, stealing. The Fool is like kind of an immature attitude, and the Strength is like having the wherewithal to be in your higher self instead of your ego. You know, like, it's just, it's like, if you get sucked into drama from a fool, that's on you. You can, if they can suck you into their games here, you can't let them do it to you, right? So we're going to have to go ahead and see what this is about. Also, it's like, if you made a mistake, it's like life is about learning. That's what we're here for. Life is a journey. Let it take you places. Now, I do want to clarify why this Nine of Wands is here in your opportunity. Why is the Nine of Wands here confronting some sort of thing? Being a little bit defensive, but it's almost like maybe looking at it like not really being defensive is what I'm getting. But let's go ahead and see. Also, yeah, the reason why the Nine of Wands is here in your opportunity here, Capricorn, is because like it's like don't let a fool drag you into drama. If there's a fool around you, for some of you, it's like if they made a really big mistake, like it could literally be like you let someone like you're at like a car dealer, or you're at like the car cleaning place, and like you're like you tipped someone $5 because they were like cleaning your car, and as they cleaned your car they like put like a giant scratch in it. You can either let that ruin your day, or you can say, listen, like let's put it into perspective, right? Let's guard myself against my own egoic reactions. So I don't know, this is deep, but let's go ahead and see why the Nine of Wands is here in your opportunity. Page of Swords, Ace of Swords here. Okay, so this is getting more information about something that maybe you're a little bit defensive about. Remember, this is your challenge, the Two of Swords, okay? So that wanted to come out for a reason. You also have the Three of Cups. It could have to do with a person around you for some of you, okay? But for a lot of you here, be open. Like, it's like you can either... It doesn't help you to hear, to question, to hear a big truth about yourself, and then just instead of like intuitively you're like, oh, I need to open myself up, I need to go into it. It doesn't do you any good to just be like, no, fuck that, like, you know. I mean, so let's also clarify why the Two of Swords is here in your challenge. Five of Cups, Nine of Cups. Deep hurt that eventually leads to great understanding. But let's see, why is the Two of Swords here in your challenge? Nine of Wands, Seven of Swords, Ace of Wands here. And the Five of Cups wanted to come out too. Like, your challenge is that you're being presented with information. This could be information about yourself or another person that before, like, the truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. If this is basically the whole reading. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off, okay? And this can remind me, like, I'm trying to like relate it to myself to give you an example of what's going on here. Like, you know, my whole life people always told me, you're such a wonderful little angel, Austin. Like, you're such a calm person. And because I gained social approval for that, I kind of went with that identity. And of course I'm a nice guy, no? Like, look at me, you can tell. Like, I'm literally, like, incapable of being mean to someone because I, like, understand it. But what I'm telling you is, when I hired, like, a professional astrologer, and I like, looked into my chart, and I understood more things about my soul, I understood, like, no, I'm, like, a savage, basically. So the whole nice guy, like, pretending to, like, oh, I'm an earth angel, it's, like, it's bullshit. So when I realized that my whole life I didn't really take advantage of opportunities, and I was like, I'm an angel, it's like, no, I should have been snapping on the world, right? So there's some sort of deep realization that leads to a lot of pain. First it'll piss you off, then it will make you money, it will set you free, it'll do all this stuff, but it's like, do you have the wherewithal to sit with the pain, basically? So I don't know what this is. For some of you, this is going to be about someone else as well. Someone's very guarded, very shut down, and there's just a lot of, like, weirdness here. So let's also clarify here, Capricorn, why is the Strength card here in your advice? Okay, why is the Strength card here in the advice from your spirit guides? Knight of Cups. Sometimes you gotta romanticize this shit, right? Like for me, like living whole part of my childhood is like a lie. You gotta be like, well, listen, I chose it at a soul level. Romanticize that shit. Like, not that it's fake to understand metaphysics or soul dynamics, but it's like, you gotta do something, you know? Why is the Strength card here? It's not fake. It's like every truth is but a half-truth. All paradoxes can be reconciled. There's levels to this game. So if you think I'm talking bullshit, good luck. God damn it. All right, let's focus on the tarot. Let's focus on the tarot here. Why is the Strength card here? Strength card is clarified by the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, and also the Eight of Swords here. Yeah, so like, I don't know, this is bossing up for sure. This is like, you know, the Emperor and the Queen of Swords, like, although you may think of them as like, you know, like going off on someone, they actually don't. Like, if a fool is bothering the Emperor, or like a fool lied to the Emperor, right? Or the Queen of Swords, like whether you're a guy or a girl, they're stern. They know what to do. They don't waste their energy on stupid. Basically, like, you're going to be presented with information that can either send you into a loop. You can go and get your cake and your ice cream and your cigarettes and go have sex and go watch Netflix, and you can avoid this truth all you want, or you can boss up and you can channel all this energy. But like, you can sit like, it's like the Queen of Swords to the Emperor, right? This is the advice from your spirit guides. This is the advice from your, that's a cold motherfucker, like that's a cold, and also the Eight of Swords, like you feel trapped with this new knowledge. You feel trapped, it's like, pick your poison, Capricorn, basically, because it's like, you can either sit with reality here, or you can like lie to yourself. I don't know what this is about, but that's what wanted to come through. So with that being said, Capricorn, I really do appreciate you guys. I hope that you have a great July 2022. This is the Autistic Mystic.